Let's make a gun. Shooting things is a necessary feature in some games. You'll see this primarily in shooter games, obviously, but also in survival games as well. In any case, I want to create a gun. Of course, we'll begin by creating a small little scene to set the mood. It's not very good, and, well, of course, I'm going to use Kenny's free assets to do this, as I have absolutely no experience in modelling. After the scene, I set my sights on setting up the systems I've already made in previous videos. This includes the inventory and interactions. With this, it was no hassle getting the player to pick up the gun. Now, at this point, it would have been easy to connect up some random pieces of code in order to make the gun actually fire. However, that would be so problematic for the long run, since I want to actually be able to reuse these systems in future games. I had to find out some cool little solution to this conundrum. And, as it turns out, interfaces easily solves this problem. And when I say interfaces, I mean lots of highly specific ones. This helped me separate everything out on the front end side of things into some clean, reusable systems. Also, interfaces like to play nice with Godot's node system, so that's a win as well. Now, with that solved, I added a target in order to show off the gun actually hitting stuff when shot. I still hadn't added in a way to track bullets inside the player by now, but that will come a little bit later. So, by this point, I need a way to represent the health of every single target within the game, whilst having them be consistent with the system. So, this is where I developed an attribute system. This component of the game will be able to handle floating point values for any attribute on our track, and, in this case, health. After attaching this, I added in some floaty text UI, as well as a health bar, and, as it turns out, Godot makes it very easy to billboard sprites in 3D, which just means that they look towards the camera. Then, I allowed more targets to spawn. Now, with all of this complete, I made bullets an attribute of the player, and also added in a score. This just means that the bullets just don't get added into the inventory, and well, you can track your score. Which is now, with a very large technicality, becomes a game, since every tag you destroy gives you an extra 5 points, so you're playing for points now.